All right, let's move to my favorite quarterback, Patrick Mahomes, quarterback of the Kansas City Chiefs, Super Bowl champion, MVP of the Super Bowl. Chris Collinsworth of NBC says that he would be really surprised if the Chiefs don't pay Patrick Mahomes $50 million a year. Marcellus, would it be smart for Kansas City to pay Mahomes $50 million a year?
I would say yes, obviously factoring in the increase in the salary cap, and obviously because of the coronavirus and the pandemic, there's expectations that the cap will go down $30 to $80 million next year. If that's a projection that comes true, then it's going to be tough for him to get that. But if the cap continues to go up as it does every year, 10 plus million, because you still have him under contract, and we're not talking about today. We're talking about the next deal, which could be a couple of years away. So, yes, you're talking about the youngest guy to ever win a Super Bowl and an NFL MVP in league history. So when you're good in this league and you're trending great, Jimmy G, Russell Wilson, et cetera, all those kind of guys, whatever you want to say, Matthew Stafford, you get paid. When you're already great and you're trending all-time great, Mount Rushmore status, trust me, you're going to get paid, and it's going to be enormous.
Yeah, I agree. I think it would be smart, but you got to do it now. You know, when you pay that type of money, you mentioned the salary cap, you're not going to be able to afford a whole lot of the dudes that you have on the team that make him better as well as a player. So it's smart. And to this point, you got to add into this conversation. It doesn't seem like Dak Prescott is outwardly overly egregious and wanting $40 million if where we're heading is 50 on the next go around of people getting these types of contracts. So I think it's an interesting move in the sense that if they get this deal done with Mahomes and it's that high, then now you've put every single organization and every single agent and quarterback out there, high market class, on notice that here's where we're going. And I don't have to be better than Patrick Mahomes. I'm going to get this money. And it's smart for Kansas City to do it because you're out ahead of it with one of the greats. But, man, it's going to put a lot of teams in bad situations because it's going to be some not so great quarterbacks trying to come for $50 million a year.
I don't think it would be smart. And I say that as someone that thinks Patrick Mahomes is the best player in the NFL, the next iteration of John Elway, going to be great for 15, 20 years over the course of his career. But it's been proven. If you take up that high of a percentage of the cap, your teams don't win Super Bowls. The smart play for the Chiefs is to try to get him to buy into a long-term vision of let's win a bunch of multiple Super Bowls. Let's make you in the conversation for the greatest quarterback of all time. And there's money to be made with winning and that level of success, multiple MVPs. And so you got to have Tyreek Hill. You got to have Travis Kelce. You got to have a good offensive line. You got to have some defensive players. I just don't think it would be smart for Patrick Mahomes to take $50 million a year. And particularly, I think what Marcellus is saying about the impact of the coronavirus and what it may do to the salary cap, I think it makes it even less likely that the Chiefs are inclined to go that route. And I hope that Patrick Mahomes is reasonable, that making $30, $35 million a year at that position and winning, that's the best long-term play for him over the course of his career.
Let's be real, though. Look at the Super Bowl again, and don't forget, the team that spent the most money was playing against the team that spent the least amount of money. So there's a way up that mountain, even if you're spending more than the Chiefs. And the Chiefs were the ones spending the least amount. So there's a way to cook those books and figure it out if you want to. And he certainly is the player that I would want to do it around because he deserves it.
And to your point, LeVar, I think this coronavirus and the salary cap may actually blow up in Dak Prescott's face. He may be, if the salary cap goes down, he may be getting offered a lot less money. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. And be sure to check out more of the best clips from Speak For Yourself or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.